Alright, right off the bat, this week we get to see Jinbei display his full trust that Luffy will be the Pirate King. Heck, in fact, the entire overarching theme of this week's chapter was just how much others believe in Luffy. Pedro even says that the rulers of Zou see the parallel between Luffy and Roger and their crews. Cutting back to Jinbei, though, we get a flashback of him telling his intentions to the entire crew, including Watatsumi, who joined Jinbei in the previous mini-arc, which also ended in him getting another poneglyph that he gave to Big Mom. So according to Aladdin, you guys know the Merdman guard person, who's the vice captain apparently. According to Aladdin, it seems that Jinbei does mention Luffy a shit ton. And Jinbei even blushes when he's cornered with that. But it seems his crew is incredibly grateful for all the sacrifice he's done. He sacrificed for them, he sacrificed for Arlong. He's been making sacrifices for his entire race forever. So, they're telling him that it's time he follows his dreams. It's time to be a little bit selfish. But, his crew, their fate might be a little less clear. As it seems Big Mom had some insurance. So now I see what they mean by, all of Big Mom's crew usually getting tied down, by family. They don't mean that figuratively and literally. They mean that completely literally. Because it seems Aladdin has married one of Big Mom's other daughters, who's actually half fish, half mermaid. Does that mean... repressing. Repressing hard. Wow, Big Mom's... oh, God. Fuck hell. Yeah, Big Mom's scary. Not in scary, I mean, like, how many people? How many people? Oh, that's nasty. Ugh. Ugh. Yeesh. You know what? On one side, she might be evil, but she sure as hell doesn't discriminate. All dicks the same for her. Alright, all profanity aside, though, that parallel, actually, I now see why the Lola look-alike was so close to, that member of the Fire Tank Pirates. I'm guessing that she might be married to that guy. I don't know. Because that might be the case, actually, Yeah, that's definitely the case. Absolutely the case. Because, yeah, if that's how they tied down the Fishman pirates, then yeah, how could that not be how the Fire Tank Pirates get tied down, too? So, yeah, all subordinate crews of Big Mom have to have a member marry their, one of her daughters. Or... sons if there's a female in the crew. It doesn't matter. Either way, that's how they get tied in as an actual family. I find that pretty neat and creative. That's a new one. But, that's still pretty weird, but I guess now that little moment where they said that the Straw Hats would be tied to Big Mom's crew through Sanji's marriage was not actually a lie, because, yeah, that would also serve, if it wasn't for the Vinsmokes, for her to, have the Straw Hats. But enough of that. After we get a brief callback to Moscato's death, which, if I may say so myself, usually when stuff like that happens, we don't go back to it at all, and they could only just be presumed dead and maybe still be alive. But no. This guy has been confirmed deceased. 100%. But enough of that. We return to the present with Jinbei and Big Mom further discussing his departure inside of the castle. I mean, aside from eating all of her, inanimate object subordinate people, she does seem to be taking it somewhat lightly. But she does mention, like, that pirates, living free is what they love to do. So at first she makes it seem as if she's going to let him go, which she may or may not. But not without a price. She immediately pulls out this weird roulette with legs, a head, and a Big Mom symbol on it. My guess is that he might lose a limb, or a head, or whatever the Big Mom symbol means. But, you know what that actually reminds me of, that roulette? It reminds me of the carnival corpse in Dead Man Wonderland, where the loser of the fight in the carnival would have to play another roulette-like game, in which they lose not only a body part, but possibly an organ. That series was fucked up, if any of you have read it. They take anything from eyes to unborn children. No, I'm not fucking kidding. They took vocal cords. But that's not the point of today's review. Ugh, it's nasty though. But either way, the Big Mom symbol on that roulette, that might be what Jinbei gets. Because Oda would not just put it there for decoration. Something as ambiguous as that, it's gotta be part of the story. So we'll have to see. But it could be it could also be no punishment. We'll just have to see. After we get through that, though, we see the Sanji retrieval team digging the Sunny out of a sweet syrup sea. And as they hurry to finish, before the entire ant sea that's around them awakens, we get a little bit more of Pedro's backstory, which loops around back to that overarching theme of Luffy, the Pirate King. And I know everyone's been speculating that Carrot will be joining the Straw Hats. And I myself have personally made a theory video for Jinbei. Check that out if you haven't. But it seems Pedro is now also a prime candidate. He's already got a bounty. His personality might not be fully developed, but that moment where he threatened to kill Pudding was classic, at least. So he might have like a Robin-like mentality if he ever was to join the crew. Either way, he's currently in charge of stealing the Poneglyph so Luffy and the others can focus on Sanji. Fine. That's fine. But, with the last page, we finally reach Whole Cake Island. What does that mean, though? It seems there's somebody already waiting for them. Could it be Jinbei, Pudding, Peckham's, or someone else? But we'll just have to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, tell me in the comments below who you think will be joining the crew by the arc's end. Carrot, Jinbei, Pedro, maybe two of them, or all three. I'll put up a poll as well, so, click on the poll if you get a chance. All right, till next time.